Chanig me de Valentine is tá si ga clí Martha de ra. This ne a rattu in gari. Now what I'll do, I would like to sing a song with you. How would you like that? And the song I'm going to sing with you, I wish I had someone to love me, the same way as I heard my grandmother singing it, and it's the only song she had in the English language, was she wouldn't let anybody else sing it while she was alive, only herself. And the chorus, now you had a song in this country, they call it the prisoner song, built on the lines of this song. Now, if you repeat the words and the chorus, I'd be delighted to hear you sing in the chorus. And the chorus is, I wish I had someone to love me. Say that, mean it from your heart. Someone to call me his own. Someone to sleep with me nightly. I'm weary of sleeping alone. Will you remember that? Now we'll sing now. No problem, the last line maybe. But the other lines count too. Sing it with me now. I wish I had someone to love me, someone to call me his own, someone to sleep with me nightly. I'm weary of sleeping alone. Tonight is our last night together. The nearest and dearest must part. The love that once bound us together has cruelly been torn apart. I wish I had someone to love me, someone to call me his own, someone to sleep with me nightly. I'm weary of sleeping alone. Meet me tonight in the moonlight. Meet me in somewhere alone. I have a sad story to tell you that I'll tell by the light of the moon. I wish I had someone to love me, someone to call me his own, someone to sleep with me nightly. I'm weary of sleeping alone. I wish I had ships on the ocean. I'd line them with silver and gold. I'd fly to the arms of my true love, a young lad of 19 years old. I wish I had someone to love me, someone to call me his own, someone to sleep with me nightly. I'm weary of sleeping alone. If I had the wings of a swallow, I'd fly far over the sea. I'd follow the ship that he sails in and bring him home safely to me. I wish I had someone to love me, someone to call me his own, someone to sleep with me nightly. I'm weary of sleeping alone. Thank you. That type of song came from the time long ago when if you wanted to work for somebody, you had to go 7 years. And especially, this is the time where the rich girls fell in love with the poor fellas. And the minute the parents of the rich girl found out, they found a way to send the lover boy away for 7 years, hoping to break up the enjoyment there. But 9 times out of 10, it worked that time. The girl was still true when he came back. I don't know, would anybody wait 7 years now? I'm not so sure. I think 7 hours would be a nice time to ask anybody to wait nowadays. Now, did any of you ever hear about, I'm here sort of to give you a sort of a history of long ago before became famous to cross the Atlantic in 5 hours. Anyway, you ever hear of the American wake? Yeah? Well, it's nothing that happened in this country. I'm talking long ago when somebody was leaving a small village. Probably some of your ancestors could tell you about this, I don't know. Especially from the West Coast, they could. When somebody was going away, I'm talking about the time there was no roads, a boy or a girl leaving a village, they would be missed for all time. They'd never come back. And especially the father and mother would never see them people alive in this world again. So the night before they left, they had what was known as the living wake, or the American wake. The person who was going away went out and kissed all the old people goodbye and invited the young people in to have a dance with them at home for him going away the next morning, to break the impact of him leaving a little village. Now, everybody who left was about 20 miles away from the local railway station. And nobody ever seemed to leave from near the station until you had to make the long journey to the local railway station. That time they all left from Cork, Queenstown, they called it then. But the night of the ceilidh, or the dance in the house, if somebody, all the music was lilted by a mouth music. And there was no instruments at that time. They were barred and they were forbidden to use them. And another reason, they couldn't afford to have them. So all the music was made through mouth music, they call it, called Port Bale. And one person took over from another to do that mouth music while the person was dancing. And as I said before about the half door, the floors in the country cottages and the kitchen was made of concrete, because if you put wood there, the heat of the fire would take it away in one night. They took off the half door and danced on top of the half door. Two of the tunes they used to play then was a reel, My Love She's in America, and a hornpipe, Off to California. And this is the tune they played mostly. And of course, there was a song to follow that in the morning. But this is the way they used to lilt that tune. This is Off My Love She's in America first. That's My Love She's in America. Now, after California, which is a hornpipe, like this. Now, and that is the tune played all night. Maybe they played the Saskin reel or something, I don't know. Now, Now in the morning, this is still part of what I'm doing. Now in the morning, the mother would throw her arms around the person going away, and she'd say, "Istol Machree, when you're far away from the home you'll soon be leaving. Remember, you'll get nothing on the other side. And if you see somebody rich, probably behind that rich person there is 20 poor people. And while you're walking the street, stop, look, and remember. Listen to the voice you'll hear. It could be my voice calling you back because I still love you." And this is the song they used to sing with that, "Mr. Machree, when you're far away." Mr. Machree, when you're far away from the home you'll soon be leaving, and it's many a time by night and day your heart will be sorely grieving. Though the stranger land might be rich and fair, with riches and treasure golden, you'll find, I know, for the long, long ago, and the love that's never olden. As Stol Machree in the stranger's land, there is plenty of wealth and wailing, whilst am the darned, the rich and the grand, there are faces with hunger tearing. Though the road is dreary and hard to tread, the lights on their city may blind you. You'll turn the store to Erin's shore, and the ones you left behind you. I stole Machree and the evening sun over mountain and meadow is falling. Won't you turn away from the throng and listen, and maybe you'll hear me calling. The voice that you'll hear will be surely mine, for somebody's speedy returning. Arun, Arun, will you come back soon to the one who will always love you? That's that.